When people talk about villains in animated movies, they usually bring up characters like Scar from The Lion King or Martha from Tangled, people who are clearly bad and knew that they were bad. But Tai Lung from Kung Fu Panda is a whole different story. Honestly, I think he's one of the most misunderstood villains ever. He wasn't born evil, and if you really look at what happened to him, it's not hard to understand why he turned out the way he did. He didn't want to destroy the world. He just wanted something that he had been told his whole life was his destiny, and then in the blink of an eye, he lost everything. So, yeah, I would say his crash out was valid.
Who filled my head with dreams? Who drove me to train until my bones cracked? Who denied me my destiny?
Tai Lung wasn't some random warrior who decided to go rogue. He was raised by Master Shifu, one of the most respected kung fu masters in the Jade Palace. Shifu didn't just train him, he raised him like a son. He found Tai Lung as a baby and saw potential in him. So he trained him hard, praised him constantly, and made him believe that he was special. Shifu literally told Tai Lung that he was destined to be the Dragon Warrior, the most powerful kung fu master in the world. Can you imagine being raised your whole life being told that you are the one, that you had this incredible future waiting for you? It wasn't just a dream for Tai Lung, it was a promise. His whole identity was built around him becoming the Dragon Warrior. Every punch he threw, every kick he perfected, every second of his life was spent preparing him for that one title. And he was amazing at it too. No one could match him. He worked harder than anyone, all to live up to the image that Shifu had built for him. Then came the moment he had been waiting for his whole life. He was ready to be chosen as the Dragon Warrior. But Master Oogway said no, just no. No dragon scroll, no explanation, just rejection. That's the kind of heartbreak that breaks people. Imagine working your whole life for something that everyone told you was meant for you, and then being told that it was never going to happen. No apology, no guidance, just, you're not the one. And the worst part, Shifu didn't defend him. Shifu didn't fight for him or question Ugui's decision. He just stood there and let it happen. The one person Tai Lung trusted most in the world, the person who raised him, turned his back on him in his most vulnerable moment. I mean, no wonder Tai Lung snapped. After the rejection, Tai Lung lost it. He attacked the Valley of Peace, desperate to claim the Dragon Scroll and prove that he was worthy. He wasn't trying to destroy everything for no reason. He was trying to take back the future he had been promised. I mean, yeah, violence wasn't the answer, but from his perspective, he was taking what was rightfully his. Everyone told him he was the best. Everyone said the Dragon Warrior would be him, but suddenly they acted like he was nothing. I mean, that would mess anyone up. After being defeated by Oogway and imprisoned for 20 years, Tai Lung had nothing left but pain and anger. And that kind of betrayal doesn't just fade. It becomes your whole identity. He probably thought about that rejection every single day for 2 decades. He was locked away not just physically but emotionally. And when he escaped, he didn't want to take over the world. He didn't want to enslave people. He just wanted the scroll. He just wanted the validation that he was good enough, that his life meant something. I mean, let's be real. Shifu messed up big time. He raised Tai Lung to believe in something, and when it all came crashing down, he didn't support him. That emotional abandonment was just as damaging as the rejection itself.
You were not meant to be the Dragon Warrior. That was not my fault.
Not your fault? Who filled my head with dreams?
If Shifu had comforted Tai Lung or helped him process the disappointment, maybe things wouldn't have gone on so badly. But he didn't. He was scared. So Tai Lung was left to drown in his own heartbreak, anger, and confusion. And when Tai Lung finally confronts Shifu at the end of the movie, it's one of the most emotional scenes.
Who filled my head with dreams? Who drove me to train until my bones cracked? Who denied me my destiny? What I ever did, I did to make you proud. Tell me how proud you are, Shifu.
That was not just a villain ranting. That's a heart song demanding answers from the father who let him down. All he wanted was to live up to the expectations that other people had placed on him. He believed in something with all his heart, and when that was taken away from him, he couldn't handle the pain. Does that justify everything he did? No, but it explains it. At the end of Kung Fu Panda, when Po defeats Tai Lung, it's not just about power or skill, it's about mindset. Po didn't grow up with huge expectations. He was allowed to find his own path and believe in himself on his own terms. Tai Lung never had that luxury. His identity was forced upon him, if you think about it. I think that's why Tai Lung is one of the most understandable villains. His story is heartbreaking and complicated. He was talented, dedicated, and full of potential. And instead of being guided through disappointment and taught resilience, he was left alone in the dark. And from that darkness, a villain was born. So yeah, Tai Lung did some bad things, but maybe if he had been loved a little better or supported a little more, he wouldn't have become the enemy at all. What do you think? Subscribe.